ball game. Dave Brown, Marcus Patton, a mini fracas. 4 INTs for Brown in the game, and the Redskins win it by the final.
And look what happened. Kung Fu fighting, and Robertson gets thrown by Tomczak, comes back and grabs the face mask, jerks him around. Eventually, Robertson would get ejected. Flags, teams. Shane Edge, first NFL game, he's going to take the safety. Gets drilled by Steve Jackson, no relation to Tom Jackson. But then, after Darrell Lewis comes in, and the punter, and the teams, and the refs, look at the fans and the people on the sideline scatter, brawling again. The game, and then the real fun began. The Carolina lineman fielded lane was already down, watched the late hit for, and some big boys going at it. Garcia makes the first run at Chester McLaughlin, and then former teammates, and this a heavyweight bout. McLaughlin, 1 heads, 1 tails, just for good luck. Derek Witherspoon kickoff, tackled by James Jenkins. The problem is Patrice Alexander comes in with a hit, and this time it's Washington special teams. You figure they have an amateur who've lost 2 in a row. Now, Grant Hopkins flips Michael McCrary. I think this is a 15-yard penalty. Yeah, who says the refs are having a tough week? Look at Jim Quirk, the umpire, take Todd Berger and make him hamburger. First and 10 at their own 28. Neil O'Donnell to Damon Gibson. Oh, Darrell Russell hammers him with a clothesline.
On the ensuing kickoff, the emotion of Busta Rhymes. Ooh, yeah, 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 yeah. Ouch. Jerome Wood.
6 games. He wanted to get started, but not until, oh, John Beebe nailed by Ron Rice on the pass by Favre.
Yeah, safety coming from the other side.
Beebe still in the game after that hard hit, but watch this collision with Benny Blades. Favre steps up and wings it, and boom! Both down, both returned. Just a rough. Still second quarter. Favre back to pass. A very scary moment. Don Beebe crunched by Mark Carrier and Stephen Boyd. Here's what happened. Beebe got hit hard in the head first by Carrier, then Boyd wrestles him down. No flag, nor really should there have been, although we saw that last week from Metcalf. Then, Eric LaVille and Dwight Stone.
Well, right there, Dwight Stone was trying to avoid the outside press so he could get inside and be the gunner, and right there he took a heck of a lick from Derek LaVelle.
Had to be helped off.
Man was not. Favre to Mark Chimera, but watch out for one of the hardest hitters in the game, John Lynch, looking like Chuck Cecil.
But here comes a big play. Eric Kramer to Michael Timpson with the catch. Stanley Richard, I shot the sheriff.
Yeah, take a look right there. Michael Timpson, he's going to get both feet down right there. Takes a tremendous hit. Yeah, and the pass thrown inside exactly where a receiver doesn't want it and hung out to dry like that by Dilfer, one that Harper will remember.
Late third. Charger ball. Humphreys nailed by Glenn Cadrage. Personal foul on Cadrage. Humphreys, bleary-eyed, not happy, hung in. 4th and 7 at the Bronco 38. And Humphreys is going to go to Charlie Jones. And Steve Atwater is going to make Charlie feel like he should go back to the announce booth.
Yeah, and certainly, if you're Charlie, you want to go back and have a little talk with your quarterback about lobbing the ball up. Yeah, you watch Dale Carter here on a play going away, takes a shot at Lionel Washington's knee, a cheap shot that the Broncos will remember for future, not only future games, future years. Taunting the Broncos on the sideline. Coach Marty.
Their Giants and Rams each only 1 first down in the first quarter. Next possession, Tiki Barber, a touchdown in each of his first 3 games. Popped by Toby Wright. Ball came loose. TJ.
You don't get many like this. Toby Wright just comes up and turns Tiki Barber.
Third quarter, Panthers down 7. Burline, Wesley Walls, touchdown or not. Well, refs.
If you're a ref, you're looking at it at full speed. It's a judgment call. I think we have to trust the ref's decision. Touchdown.
And the Broncos led it 7-3. John Elway looks down the middle for Shannon Sharp. Orlando Thomas levels him and takes the ball away in a fantastic play.
Was looking for the pick rather than the hit. And right there, the results are minimized. He got the pick. Orlando Thomas did. Shannon Sharp was able to come back and play.
Cunningham to Carter and gets introduced to Zach Bronson. Bronson called for a personal foul. 49ers led 21-14 at halftime, third quarter.
South fumbled one, set up a Morton Anderson field goal. End of one, Nussmeier finally completes his first pass, and Andre Hastings got decked on his only catch of the day. Then 15 games of his 5th. First quarter, Bledsoe looking for Troy Brown. Brown is tagged by the second-year guy, Zach Thomas. Zach brought the noise and defunct. Brown would be
on a punt. O.J. McDuffie unloads to Ty Detmer. Then in the blitz, Marlon Kern. Oh, man, Tom.
Yeah, and you watch this blitz coming from the safety, gets a clear shot, and look at the snap on Detmer.
Favre to Freeman again, but guess who catches Freeman? It's Corey Fuller. Catches him. Boom! Right there, and the Vikings recover.
Well, Freeman glancing inside, looking for a place to cut back. The boom lowered on him by Fuller. He's still looking inside. He's still getting the boom.
Ties with John Elway, 5th all-time, 264. Jeff George looking for Ricky Dudley. TJ, he got nailed by Darrell Williams.
Yeah, you take a look at the hit here. He's looking back. Safety comes over. Oh.
Scary moment in the third. Gerback rolls right, finds 10, pops him. Oh, hot by Donnell Wolford. Watch the replay again. Helmet to chin. Hobson was down on the ground for almost 10 minutes. He was taken off on a stretcher. He had mild head trauma. We'll have a little bit more about him shortly.
When it comes to tackling.
And Lake had 3 sacks in the first half. He's a DB. Cordell Stewart to Yancey Thigpen. Matt Darby, the huge hit for the incompletion. Right there, Matt Darby, the dinosaur. Second half. Cardinal.
Fourth quarter now. Bills down 21-7. Fourth down. Chris Moore fakes the punt. Hits Lonnie Johnson, who gets nailed by Darren Sharp. Ball is free. The Bills recovered the fumble, though. Watch the replay. Lonnie Johnson not even looking upfield when he gets nailed.
Leveled him. Special teams, a big factor. Lots happened in the first half, but the second half was wilder. Look at Steve Tisker at Tasker. Get nailed by Chris. 3rd and 9. Look at how hard Brett Favre throws it. Not that this is news. Boom. Fourth quarter. Favre. Watch this. Boom by Reagan Upshaw. But how tough is it? Well, look at this. And he acknowledges it.
Boy, he takes the lick, but you love the fact that he jumps up and he goes, bring it. Bring on more of this. I like the way we're playing.